All right, everybody. I'm having a little bit of a hard time. So, I took off the thermostat, and it is super corroded in there. Um, I'm not 100% sure if if that's salvageable, but I sure am gonna try. I bought some radiator flush, so I guess when it's installed, I'm gonna throw it in. So, you guys wish me luck. All right, everyone. So basically, I decided to take all these front accessories off, and I'm going to spray paint them and make it look super nice. Obviously, I'm gonna get a new water pump right here because, it's pretty old. I'm gonna get a new thermostat. All the housing inside was like super ugly, as you guys saw earlier. Yeah, I really wanna make this engine look good, and hopefully it's running well. And probably take off the valve covers, which is this right here. Valve covers, take them off later. And probably respray paint them all black. Probably go gloss black. I picked up a whole bunch of new tools. Me being a dummy, I was being lazy, and right here I used a ratchet, like a wrench. That's a ratchet, and it's a closed socket. It's like closed. And I put it on and I started ratcheting it off, and it got stuck in here and I couldn't pull it out. And obviously I couldn't take it off to switch it to tighten it. So I had to go and buy a hacksaw, which is just that little thing over there. Bought the hacksaw, chopped off the bolt, got some new grade 8 bolts, so hopefully I won't have to cut those, and I learned my lesson. Alright, so I'm basically gonna get a new polished alternator, 130 amp, this is a factory one. I think there are 70 or 80 amps for the factory one, so that'll be a big upgrade because I have underdrive pulleys, and I'm pulling all the underdrive pulleys off. You can tell they're blue, but they're super rusted, super weather beaten, so I'm gonna pull those off. Probably spray paint them red because the whole engine's gonna have like a red theme, black, red, and chrome, so we'll go with that. So I'm gonna get back to work, be pulling off all these pulleys and all these brackets, and hopefully I can get them back into the same spot that they were at, and we'll keep you updated with how it comes along. All right, so a little bit of bad news. I took out the water pump, of course, so the water pump's not on there, but a few of these bolts, when I threaded them out, they were actually broken. Like this one right here actually broke on me, and it goes here. So I'm not 100% sure. Look, see, some of the thread, but I can feel it right in there. So I'm not 100% sure if it's gonna be able to, if it's out of the block or not. But like I said, hopefully it's not out of the block, or it's out of the block, and I could just freaking pull it. And hopefully I could just take off this timing cover and just get on with the build. Maybe I'll have to buy a new timing cover, but that's not such a big deal. Here's another one of the underdrive pulleys. I'm gonna pull that. If I take off the timing cover, yeah, I'll have to pull this crank. So that's where we're at for now. But we'll get back to you. Got a brand new water pump over there. Brand new water pump, brand new power steering. Got the gaskets for the timing cover, but I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to save this one. And then I got some red paint for these pulleys because blue is just not gonna match my setup, and the paint's already all chipped and being rusted away already. So we're gonna get on that. I got one of the pulleys over here. Let's see. It was being cleaned. I sanded it down a little. I know it's a little dark, but yeah, sanded it down. So hopefully it comes out nice. So yeah, I'm gonna spray paint this a little bit, and then we'll get back to you. I've got most of it solved. The only thing is, look, see, you can see that little bolt right there. It broke off in one of these wells. There's two of them actually. I didn't even know there was two. That's how I took off this, partially took off this cover, this timing cover. And over here, there's one more. You guys probably see it right there. Right there. So it looks like I'm gonna have to drill this sucker out. Obviously over, you can see in there that it's only being held together by this stupid bolt. But I'm gonna run to the auto parts store. Other than that, I'm basically almost done. I mean, we've done a good job on this engine. I ordered some new bolts from LMR. They're black coated, so they don't get rusted, hopefully, or they're rust resistant. Yeah, I got a mess again. Like, that's old water pump. Got new hoses from Mishimoto, some new red hoses, got some new Ford Racing spark plug wires, got some new spark plugs. There's my underdrive pulleys. I don't know if I should get a new harmonic balancer because we're over here on the back, like it's coming out. I don't know if that's a problem or what it does, if that balances it. I'll have to research it a bit and see what's up. But it's coming along slowly but surely, and she'll be ready hopefully within a couple weeks. Okay everyone, so this morning I tried to tap those bolts and it was not happening. So ran around all town, went to a few different machine shops, and they were saying, oh well, we're backed up 2 weeks. I went to all these machine shops, and then there's this one guy, his name is Tom, super cool guy. He's like, man, I don't know, he's all, I'm pretty backed up too, and I have all these my customers yelling at me. I was like, well man, how much I gotta pay you to get these bolts done? And he's like, he just laughs. He's like, you can come help me with my work. I was like, shit, I'm down. But at the end of, long story short, I didn't have to help him, and he's like, call me within the next 2 days and I should have it done. So he did. So my poor engine's gone, obviously. Cleaned up a little bit. Ordered some more parts, obviously. Started painting up all my little accessories. Got this over here, looking pretty good. My AC bracket, the pulley, the belt tensioner, and I started to paint. But you know, I bought some metallic paint because these are like metallic blue and they're on the drive pulleys and they look super cool like that. I sanded them down, and you can see I need to take them all the way down to bare metal, unfortunately. Bummer, you know. So I'm gonna have to go buy a wire brush, and it's starting to rain, but yeah, I'm gonna have to go buy a wire brush and take off the metal completely. My uncle has this tool, and I don't know if it's battery powered, or I'm sure there's battery powered ones, and it's probably what I'll get. And he put like this wheel on it and it has all these little bristles, and he shaves it down all the way to bare metal. Pretty fast, pretty easy. So more than likely that's what I'm gonna do, but that's what we've been up to today, thanks to my brother lending me his little truck. I gotta fix the AC on that because it gets super hot, and when we take the ATV somewhere, that's when it gets super hot. Traveling like 4 hours, 3 hours to Roswell, wherever. And I don't know if you guys know, I sold my buddy this Mustang. Give you a sneak peek, and maybe we'll tell you what it's all about later. Pretty clean little car. It's got almost everything brand new, so kind of jealous on that. I'm gonna have everything brand new on my engine because I just broke down, and I was like, I'm just gonna buy almost everything. Bought a new timing cover, bought a new timing chain belt, bought obviously a new alternator. That thing's gonna be polished, so super excited about that. Brand new radiator hoses, some red Mishimoto hoses. That's why I was trying to paint my underdrive pulleys like a metallic or red, something, you know, kind of to match the engine. Obviously, like I had said, new water pump. I got a new power steering pump because for some reason 89 and down Fox bodies do not match 90 and up, 90 to 93. Mine's a 93, so I think they have like a different bracket. I mean, not a bracket, a different like a supply line. But I don't know. Here's another little look at her. All incomplete, all taped up. My mom said she was gonna get me some headlights, so looking forward to those. Even if they're just stock factory headlights, they'll look a lot nicer and a lot better than these. As you guys know, I got new tires on my rims. They're my mom's old rims, Cobra R 17-inch. Still waiting for my K member. Maximum Motorsports is such a pain in the ass. I don't know what is, not Maximum Motorsports, I'm sorry, they make great stuff, but I ordered the Maximum Motorsports K-Member and A-Arms from CJ Pony Parts, I would never, ever, ever order anything from them again. Like, I bought 3-day shipping, and it's been over a week, and they won't even answer their phones. They'll answer, they'll hang up, nothing. So I don't even know what to do. Wait until LMR stocks up with their K-Members again. I should go check that, actually, and see if they got any K-Members in stock, and cancel my order, ask for a refund, and be like, hey, give me my money back, and I'm going LMR for life. They've always treated me really well. So obviously I ordered the K-Member like a week ago, and 2 days later I ordered my shocks and struts and my coilovers. And my coilovers, I didn't rush deliver any of that, my coilovers and shocks and struts. The only thing I rush delivered was my K-Member. And when I rush delivered that, it's obviously it's still not here, but I got my shocks and struts and coilovers in like 2 to 3 days with normal shipping, no extra charge, no nothing. So I don't know, LMR's always been super good to me and has always answered the phones when I called, so maybe I'll stick with them still. I was just kind of in a rush. I was like, oh, I really want this K-Member. I really want to get this build done. And my buddy's picking up some lines for his car, and from one of my homies, Dan, he's like a big old garage, not a garage, a whole lot full of Fox bodies and Fox body parts and all this shit. And he's a big real Mustang enthusiast here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And he went to go get some of the parts, and I was waiting for him to take out the clutch pedal assembly, and so I guess since my engine's not here, that's probably what I'm going to be doing next. So that'll be a fun little project, and I'll keep you guys up to date with it. All right, we'll see you guys soon.